Alright, hey guys, here's your video for tonight. Sorry I left off the toolbox and the essential question, but I just wanted to get this video done as quickly as possible. Alright, your title's percent equation. Make sure you're going ahead and adding this into your table of contents. Alright, I want you to write this down. You can solve, or you can use the percent equation to solve problems involving percent. And we talked a little bit about the percent equation today in class. So this should just be just notes, so you can take this down and have a place to refer back to, okay? So if you need to pause to copy this down, you can go ahead. But you can use the percent equation to solve problems involving percent. Here's the percent equation, okay? Part equals percent times total. So the part of something equals the percent times the total. So if I have the example 3 is 50% of 6, I'm going to write part equals 50% of total. My part is 3. My percent is 50, but I want you to note something. The percent has to be represented as a decimal. So if it's 50, remember to move the decimal 2 times to the left, and then that's your percent as a decimal. So I'm going to put 0.5. Remember, you can drop the 0 at the end, okay? And then my total is 6. Is part of is total, okay? So the percent has to be represented as a decimal. Once again, if you have a decimal or a percent, to convert it, all you have to do is take the decimal, move it twice to the left, and you have 25 hundredths for this example. Okay, now let's look at a few examples. It says, what is 12% of 50? Okay, so if I'm going to use my equation. I'm looking for the part. So the part, I'm going to put x. It's equal to the 12%. I'm going to take my decimal, move it 2 times to the left to convert it to a decimal. So it's 12 hundredths times the total, which is 50. So to solve for x, I'm going to go off to the side and do 50 times 0.12. Remember, you multiply like normal. Okay, then you add, so I get 600. And you add the number of numbers behind the decimal. There's 0 here, 2 here, so I'm going to move them over twice. So the answer is 6. Okay, so x is equal to 6. This is just like what we did in class today. Okay, let's try this one. 21 is what percent of 40? Okay, 21 is what percent of 40? 21 is, so this is my part. Okay, I'm looking for the percent, so I put an x where percent goes. And then my total is 40. Okay, remember our goal is always to get x by itself. So I see the operation right here is being multiplied, so I'm going to do the inverse, which is division. So I'm going to divide both sides by 40. This cancels out, and I get x equals, I'm going to go off to the side and do 21 divided by 40. It doesn't go in, it doesn't go in. I'm going to add a decimal and a 0. It goes into 210 5 times. Bring down a 0. Sorry, I added it before I brought it down. Goes into 102 times. 2 times 40 is 80. Get 20. Bring down a 0. It goes in there 5 times. Now, look at this. 525 thousandths. Okay? But it's asking for the percent. This is a decimal. So we're going to move it back 2 places to the right. So it's 52.5%. Okay, and let's look at the last one. 13 is 26% of what number? Okay, so this is, so that's my part. I have my percent, but I need to change it to a decimal, so it's 26 hundredths, and I'm looking for the total. All right, so now, same thing here. I see that I'm being multiplied. I'm trying to get x by itself, so I'm going to divide by 26 hundredths. Okay, so now I'm going off to the side. Remember, you have to move the decimal all the way into the right, but whatever you do to one side, or the outside, you do to the inside. So I had to add 2 zeros and throw it up. Okay, I'm going to rewrite it. All right, 26 goes into 1, 0, 13, 0, 130. I'm going to try times 5. Oh, it goes in evenly. So 5 times 26 is 130. And you have to do the 0. How many times does 26 go into 0? 0 times. So x is equal to 50. Okay? We're going to do some more practice with this in class tomorrow. So have a great night.